Curmel, what's going on, champ?
Yo, what's up?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Happy to have you, man. Excited with the news. It sounds like you're gonna finally turn pro, and the world is gonna get to see, what we've been able to see in the gym, man. How excited are you?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to showcase my skills and what I've been working on in the gym and just, take over the pros.
Were you shocked at all with obviously Floyd telling the world that he feels you're ready for Lee Wood right now? I actually know who Lee Wood is. I met him in person. I was at his last fight on the Anthony Joshua undercard, and he's a good boxer, man. I watched the first one that he had with Laura too. He had to rematch him. He's a good boxer. Have you watched him at all?
Uh, yeah, I seen a few of his fights and I wasn't surprised that Floyd said that. We've been talking with Floyd about what we're gonna do and all that, and he feels I'm ready for a shot like that. I feel I'm ready, and I feel like I could definitely beat Lee Wood. He got skills for sure, but he's a typical European fighter to me.
Wow. Now, being an amateur, 16 or are you 17 now?
17.
17, like how do I know I've watched you. I haven't told anybody. I just say I've watched you beat champions in that gym. But how do you know you can do that with no headgear, with the pressure of the lights, the cameras, all the people that Floyd brings out, and then 12 rounds? Because we're talking about championship fight.
Well, with the 12 rounds, I've been in shape. I spar 12 rounds, 14 rounds on the daily. So that's nothing to me. And I just feel like I've been under the light since a young age. I've always had a big name in amateurs. People always come to my fights. I'm used to the pressure in the gym, everybody watching my sparring all loud. So I'm used to it. I've never froze under the lights. I feel like I shine better when there's pressure on me. So I feel like I'm ready for it. And I hope
So
I get the opportunity to show that.
so obviously with him saying that, now everyone's expecting a world title fight. Is that what you want as your first fight?
Yeah, if the opportunity comes, I definitely want that.
Wow. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anyone, not in my time watching boxing, be able to, go from, have a world title fight as a debut. Um, you being in Las Vegas, I'm sure that, Nevada Commission has also heard of you because I lived there a couple of months and I already, well, before I moved there, we knew about you, but while I was here the first couple of months, they're like, you got to go see this kid spar. So it's like, I even feel that Nevada would approve you because a lot of people were talking like, yeah, that's Floyd just talking. How they going to approve him? He's just a amateur turning pro. Do you
Yeah.
feel that, Floyd being who he is and you being who you are in Las Vegas, that you would be able to get approved for a world title shot in your first fight? Because even Vasil had to go get ranked. So he had that one fight before he got the second fight for the title.
Yeah, I feel like it could definitely happen, especially with the power that Floyd has in the sport and with all the sanctioning bodies knowing me and my name in the sport already. I feel like that could definitely happen.
For sure, for sure. Um, have you and Otis talked about it at all? Uh, because again, it's not traditional, right? Like people take guys your age. Look at Xander Zayas. Look at Gabriel Flores Jr. They all had a slower development, and they were also the youngest, quote unquote, signed to Top Rank at that time. Now you would be the youngest, with a totally, again, different trajectory. So, what did Otis say about that? Your trainer.
Uh, Otis is definitely with it. My dad is with it. We feel like we're ready, and if the opportunity comes, we're gonna capitalize on it.
Do you believe that you will be able to be a headline like me and my co-host? Obviously, he's in the gym now, but we talked about that, and again. we had no clue that Floyd was thinking that big for you. So don't think I'm being disrespectful by saying that we thought you could debut and have Showtime, obviously air your fight in Sam's Town. Do you think now that Sam's Town might be too small for Curmel Moton's debut?
Uh, nah. If it was my card, then it wouldn't be too small. But I'd rather fight on a big card, such as the Canelo and Charlo, and get them more exposure.
There is a lot of rumors that you're going to be on that card. Are you confirming that that's when you're making your pro debut on the Canelo Charlo pay per view?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Shout out to you and Floyd, man. That's amazing for you. How exciting is that for you?
Yeah, it's very exciting. I feel motivated. I feel ready, and yeah, I'm just excited to put on the show.
How has things changed now that you obviously are going pro? Has training camp changed at all because the focus is to be a professional, or is it the same as it's always been?
Uh, it's a lot of the same. I feel like I've been just working harder because I feel more motivated myself, and Floyd has been helping me out in the gym whenever he see me, so that's changed, and yeah, just really the same. We just been kicking it up a notch.
So it's known that you've gotten a chance to spar Shakur and Keyshawn as well, correct?
Yeah.
Wow. You're fearless, man. You're fearless. You've sparred everybody, champ. How was that? With Shakur, first
Uh,
off,
the work with Shakur was great. I learned a lot from him, and I feel like that gave me a lot of experience just in that sparring alone. And yeah, it was just great.
he's very patient. How'd he deal with your style? Because, and again, not trying to be disrespectful here,
Hmm.
I feel like you are a combination of like Tank, but throw more punches than Tank. Now, obviously, that's sparring. We'll see when the head gig comes off and the opposition. But I see you
Yeah.
sparring with high level people doing that.
Hmm.
I see you doing that shit with world champs. I mean, I remember one day I seen you sparring one gym in the morning. I went to another gym at like
Yeah.
4 o'clock, and you was sparring again. I couldn't fucking believe it. So I know
Yeah.
stamina. I know stamina you have. But again, how was your style with Shakur? Because again, I feel like you're like explosive like Tank, sh- you know, power puncher like Tank, but you let your hands go. In my opinion, a lot more than Tank. What do you believe?
Um, yeah, I see the similarity you're talking about, but at the same time, I feel like I could change my style at any time in the fight. Uh, 1 second I could be boxing, then I switch it up and put the pressure on somebody, start digging the body. So it really all depends on who I'm fighting, and yeah, just my opponent, how I want to take it to him.
I got a couple of questions from the people. Mad Bet in Kansas City. Do you do visualization as a part of your training, if at all? So, do you visualize anything as a part of your training?
Uh, I mean, yeah, like when I'm shadowboxing, I visualize me fighting the opponent, and I felt like I'm in the ring.
Mm. I got GP3000, G from Baltimore. I'm not too familiar with you, champ, but looking forward to seeing you fight. I've been hearing the hype. Who are some of the pros you sparred or faced in the amateurs? We actually did a live fight
Uh,
chat for your fight with Zay. Course,
yeah, I seen that.
yeah, but we
But
still with you, champ.
I've been in there with, of course, I've been in there with Shakur, Tank, Keyshawn, Shushu, Robisi Ramirez.
Damn, bro, BC
Uh,
too.
yeah, a few other guys I can't really think of off the top of my head, but it's all good work.
Does Robise still use you? Like, do you still
Uh,
get to spar him now that he's a world champ?
I haven't since he became champ, but I'm sure I will soon down the line.
Bet, bet, bet. I got Terrence Johnson. What is it like training under Mayweather? And do you see the correlation between you and Tank Davis?
Uh, Training under Floyd is great, and it's gives you a lot of motivation, and especially with him, the GOAT, teaching you things. It just makes it a lot easier in the ring. He sees stuff that a lot of people don't. And with the Tank, I don't know. Everybody say I look like Tank. I don't see it. They say I fight like him too a little bit. I feel like maybe I fight like him a little bit, but I feel like I let my hands go more than Tank. Tank's a real patient fighter. He try to rely on one punch, and I feel like me, I'm more of just I'm landing, I'm breaking you down slowly, I'm boxing, breaking you down, and then later rounds I get you out of there.
Champ, are those the black Kenichis?
Nah, they're not. I haven't got a pair of them yet.
Oh, I was about to say, damn, I thought only Tank had the black ones. Let me see who else
Nah,
is here.
yeah, I talked to them. They should be sending me some of them soon though.
Sweet, sweet. Shout out to Kenichi Bear. I got Sarah J. Any chance you would fight Kid Austin? Have you heard of Kid Austin? He's with Golden Boy.
Yeah, I've heard of them. I think he's a little bigger than me, but by the time I get up to that weight, whoever's in my way, I'll definitely be ready to fight them.
So you plan on turning pro at 126?
Yeah.
Okay, featherweight. I think that's the same division Tank and Gamboa started at. I got the Boxing Prophet. Uh, D. Rodriguez from California. What's up, youngster? My question to you is since you're a young fighter, but I see how disciplined and how motivated and how determined you are in this boxing game, it's rare and it's unique. I'm just curious to know, like, what keeps you disciplined, determined, and just passionate for the sport of throwing leather? So what keeps you disciplined, champ? What keeps you determined? What keeps you motivated? Why do you have so much passion for boxing? Uh-oh, did he freeze? Shit. Yo, it's a storm out here, believe it or not. You there, Curmel? I think he froze. It's a really bad storm out here. Y'all wouldn't understand how much water is out here right now. It doesn't make sense. You wouldn't believe it's Las Vegas. Curmel, you might have to. Okay, you back. You back. Did you hear the question? Oh yeah, it's service. His service. Curmel, you there? You might have to jump out and jump back in, champ. I don't think you can hear me. You don't think he can hear me? You hear me, champ? Champ, do you hear me or no? I guess not. Damn. All right. Mm, it's a storm out here, unfortunately, man. Lots of water. Okay. Lots of water. Champ, you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, I do. So the question was, what keeps you passionate about the sport? What keeps you disciplined and determined to go so hard?
Uh, a big part of that is my dad. He's always motivated me and just making sure I stay on track, staying focused, and just myself too. Me just wanting to be great in the sport, the competitive nature, and just want to be one of the best.
So talk to me a little bit about your dad before I continue with these questions, because I see him. He's always there. I see the relationship y'all got, and it's always a great thing to see a father and a son, working together. for a common goal. So yeah, man, just talk to us a little bit about your dad and how you got into the sport. Was it him that influenced you?
Yeah, my dad, he boxed when he was younger, and he's always been a big boxing fan. I remember when I was young, he used to we used to watch videos of Floyd on YouTube, and then like little cash flow in the gym. He used to tell me like, "Oh, that you gonna be like them when you gonna that's gonna be you. You gonna be over there at the gym and stuff." Back when I was living in Utah, and then he got me into boxing. We moved to Vegas, and then since then, since I was like 6, my dad he been my main trainer. He been in my corner and just motivated me, teaching me everything I know since I was young.
That was gonna be my next question. Is your situation with your dad kind of like Bill Haney and Devin, where the father's still the head trainer, but he also has someone else in the corner, but you listening to your dad?
Uh, yeah, definitely. I feel like it's a little different than Bill and Devon's though, because at the end of the day, Bill he's not really like a boxing coach. At the end of the day, my dad he box. He know what he talking about. Like he really he do this. He taught me everything I know. That's how I know how to fight so well in this.
Mm.
And other people we bring them along and they help with certain stuff. They teach me little different styles. At the end of the day, my dad he's built everything from the ground.
That's what's up. Congrats to your dad. What's his name?
Curtis.
Curtis. Shout out to Curtis. Moton, right?
Yeah.
I got Optimus Prime. He says, "Who are three fighters that influenced your style?"
Floyd for sure. I say Aaron Pryor, and then around probably Tank. Late as of late, I've been watching Tank since like he got real big. I like the way he fight. I copy a few things he do.
Aaron Pryor. That must have been a dad recommend, right?
Uh, yeah.
I got London Runs Boxing. You sure you want that Lee Wood smoke? That boy packs a punch. Just ask Conlon, Mick Conlon.
Me and Colin totally different at the end of the day, you know. And I feel like if I do get that fight, you'll see.
Mm. All right. I got Rue in a 504. That's New Orleans. He says, "How do you feel about the loss to Zaquin?"
At the end of the day, it's the amateurs. It all prepares you for the pros. And there's no bad blood between me and Zay Quinn. It's all love. It was a good fight. It was a close fight. A lot of people try to make it seem like, oh, whatever, he blew you out, all this. It was a split decision. I'm not really worried about it. We're on to bigger things.
For sure. Do you think he'll turn pro as well?
Yeah, I'm sure soon down the line. He's 18, I think, so feel like he'll probably do a few more tournaments and he'll be going pro.
Lids Low in Decatur, Georgia. If you happen to get the fight with Lee Wood that Mayweather is talking about, are you ready for the pressure of a big fight fresh out the gate, especially if you have to go across the pond to the other side of
Uh,
to UK?
I feel like I'm definitely ready. I don't know where the fight will be held or whatever. I don't know all the details about that, but I feel like as far as the fighting and the pressure of the fans and stuff, I feel like I'm definitely ready for that.
James Valdez from San Antonio, Texas. Rumor is you've sparred all the boxers in the TMT doghouse. Who was the most memorable and why?
Uh, all the guys over there is good. You know, we all get good work. It's always we're a team. We always just trying
Not
to help each
good,
other.
not good. They're not asking you who was the best word. They're asking you who you remember the most. Like who sticks out the most? Which
Uh,
one was the most memorable?
uh, I say probably my boy Jahan. We always have a good bump when we spar. It's always like pay-per-view stuff.
And again, not to be disrespectful, but for the people that don't know, Jahan Ingram is the guy that went viral, knocking down Rolly and sparring.
Yeah.
because it's a live show. But that is all our questions. Let me double check. I'm gonna refresh. I do appreciate you taking out the time, champ. I spoke to Otis,
Hmm.
and I got the schedule, so I plan on getting back in there and following you, especially now that you've announced you are for sure on the card in 30 something days. Congratulations. Right here in Vegas,
Thank you.
too. That's amazing. Salute to you,
Yep.
man. You know I've been dying for you to go pro. I can't wait for the
Yeah.
world to see what I've been seeing, man. You are
Yeah.
special. So
I
congratulations to
appreciate
you.
it.
Please give out your social media, and we look forward to interviewing you again, champ.
Yeah, follow me at Curmel Moton 1 on all social media platforms.
Bro, before I let you go, isn't it crazy? We talked about when we was in studio. You brought up Jamel being able to beat Canelo, and that shit is happening, and you on the card. That got to be crazy.
Yeah,
You predicted that shit
man.
over a year ago, bro. Oh
Yep.
my god, that's crazy, man. Congrats on that one too. I ain't forget, yo. And that video, we
Yeah,
clipped it of you talking about that. That shit getting a hell of views. That was a long time ago, but
yeah.
yeah, salute to you, man. We appreciate you.
Alright.
All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Curmel Moton, live and in the flesh. I'm excited. We got some breaking news, so he's going to be on that Canelo Charlo undercard. Not sure if that was out there. I know I didn't know. What up, YouTube family? Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us get to that 1,000,000 subscribers. We're on the road to 1,000,000. And obviously, we have other great content on our Patreon channel. So since this video is over, head on over to our Patreon and check out all the exclusive content or right here on our YouTube members.